Right, good morning everyone. Time for another flower. Now a lot of people have beaded string, and it can be any beaded string. The gold one I used yesterday, anything like this, and these are clear beads. But if you put them onto your project like I did, they're floppy. So for those of you that don't know, if you take a small piece of wire, wrap it round the top bead and give that a twist like that, see? And then what you do is, this is how I do it, but you can find your own way. I take hold of the beads should I say, and I wrap them, you can tuck that in, it doesn't matter, and I wrap them around the wire like that. See? And you do it to the very last bead. Now where that wire was tucked in, just to, let me do that again. You can twist it and twist it and twist it. And it's tucked that in. So now it's become stiff. It's not floppy anymore, it's stiff. With a little bit of handwork. Sorry, I couldn't resist that. Yeah, I'm getting back to my old self, you know. And so now I can manipulate this wherever I want that. Which you can't do. If I did that with this one, look, you can't do it. But it's just an easy way to be able to add things to your flower. So I'm going to leave that to one side. I'm just going to make a circle. And easiest way, cut a square. I mean, that's not perfectly square, but cut a square and then just chop the corners off, and then you can round it off. And it's just a little guide to help you create a circle, because not everybody can cut a circle freehand. So there's the circle for the flower. Now I've got these, and if I can, of course I can. Oh. I'm just going to open these up. So that's got some form of wire around it. Like that. Take that off. So I've just got those. But they're like a very pale, these are like a fluffy end, if you can see. See that? It's like little flakes. But these are pearlised, but I'm going to mix the two, just to get a different look. And as I need 2 or 3 bunches, generally use just 2, I'm going to mix these together. There we go. Now, we did get some orders in yesterday. See, I'm shutting the shop and the orders come in. But I will continue to sell until it closes. And then I will be selling the odd thing on the YouTube channel on a video. So if I'm doing a video, let me just split these, and I've made something, I will be selling that. And the odd time there will be kits. But it's not going to be a shop like it was. It's going to be how I started out, basically. And if we get a good following and get it built up again, then I can open another shop. It doesn't matter, does it? But for now, I'm not doing it because I want to concentrate on my family and ease off on the shop and that. So I'm just going to split this into 4. And put that on top of that, that on top of that, that on top of that, and that, and that, and then I can mix them again. See, I've got a good mixture for the centre. And I can make the 2 bunches. that I'm going to need for this next flower. And all I'm going to do is now split those. A good section for the middle. It gets bits everywhere. Take hold of some thread, pop all those together. Oh, pull the head off. Turn it over and just pop them ends back in. There we go. And then just wrap that around. Now I'm going to do it as close to the heads as I can. Like that. And even though there's some short, some long, it doesn't matter. I'm not fussed about them at all. Although, actually, I might be a little bit fussed about some of them. So I'm just going to pull them in. But we're going to do the same thing with this end as well. Now listen, I don't do anything that you can't do. I was just making a comment on the last video, answering somebody. A lot of people lack confidence. And that's why they come to channels to help teach them. Right, I'm just going to pop that. I'll put it in this one. Nope. Put in the white one for you, silly old. Yeah, they lack confidence, and when you make a mistake, it's and they can't forgive themselves sometimes. But what I do, and I teach myself this, laugh it off and put it right, because there's always a right way to do something. Yeah, just laugh it off. Don't get down and depressed about it, and just get on with it. Change what you've done, because that's how you do it. I'm going to cut them there. Oh, there we go. I'm going to take them on. I might just trim them out then too. Look, I don't want them. They're sticking out too far. Whatever, don't matter, throw them away. But we've got those, and they're like mixed bunches. Now, I do have some flower centres in case I don't want them, but they're made ready. These are just little pearls that you can put on a wire, and it's so easy. Let me just find... Oh no, do you know what? I've made that as well, I forgot. We make butterflies. Let me just find... Here's the wire. Where did I put the beads? I'm just going to show you how to do that. They're so easy and simple to make. So here's my little pearls. See if we can find 1, 2, oops, where did that go? 3, 4, 5 pearls. You sit that to one side. Take the wire, or needle and thread. You can do it with a needle and thread. You don't have to do it with a wire, but with a wire you get a stem. It's all right when you can see the hole. 1, 2, get on there. 3, 4, 5. See? Now, you can always, like I've done with this one, I've put a crystal in the middle. Only with that top flower. So you can mix and match. But you just pull them together like that. And twist. Then you make several of those, like I've done. And you twist them all together at different angles, different. So I might want to add that one here. So I'm going to do that. Even though I've used 2 different wires, I shouldn't have done, but I have. It doesn't matter. When it's on the flower, you're not going to see it. And the stem will cut down to the length I need. So I'm just going to do this. And that's ready for my flower. See? Even though I've used a few bigger beads, I'm not fussed. I don't fuss about anything. It's handmade. It's supposed to, you know, look decent but look handmade. Right. So I'm just going to put that away because I don't think I'll need that. I may need to make some more. I'll move my beads around. Now we've done this one dozens and dozens of times. It's not hard, but it is one of the most pretty flowers. So we start on this end. Oops. Yeah. Like that. And we do 6 stitches, but pretty wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually want more gathering my flower in it. That's a petal that. So I'm actually going to do another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12 stitch. That gives me a lovely, lovely gather in my flower. And then what you do is you fold that over like that, and you'll just go across the top, and you do as many stitches as you want across that. So from there to there, this is on a straight edge like that. See, I've just folded it over. And then again, I'm going to do the 12 stitches. 1, pretty far apart. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go back to the beginning like that, and then just pull, and look how that flower develops like that. Turn. I'm going to leave a bit of a hole in the middle, so don't pull it too tight. That's all it's going to need. And then finger and thumb, tidy all these up, level them out. Isn't that gorgeous? Now you could do a 3 petal and put that on top, but I'm going to do it with the smaller one. So here's my felt. And I'm just going to glue this on. So just going to put that on there like that. Bring this around. You want plenty of it, you see. Beautiful, beautiful flower. And that's more or less in the middle like that. See. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is do the next one. I know. I might just use this, you know. I might just use it because I want a double layer. Oh, Carol, I've packed them all. Some have got 2 in and some have got 1 in. So these are going out tomorrow. These that I've made this is that 20 that I've made, and Carol bought them. So thank you so much for that, Carol. I do appreciate it. The lady that asked about this one, yes, I've asked you to send me an email address where I can invoice you. Okay? So just go to the shop and drop me a line there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull that tight. That one can be a little bit loose, but not too much. Ray's just wrapping the parcels to get ready for the courier and that. There's I couldn't believe it. You know, people started buying again, and I'm thinking, why? Yeah, I'm still shutting the shop regardless, but I will be doing stuff online on the, you know, if like when I've made this, it will be for sale. It's just, I have lots and lots of flowers, and I really can't house. I'm going to do a sale for flowers shortly, like I've done before. So I'm going to do that there, put that in the middle. Oh yes, what a beautiful wedding flower this would make. Yeah, look at that, just gorgeous. See, you can make them. You do not have to go spend a fortune in these wedding shops and end up with, you know, just something that you could do yourself. I'm actually going to use these, I think. No, I like these. So you have to make sure that all the stems on these stamen are covered. So put that in there, and then at the same time get this one ready. Yeah, just make sure it's all done. And then that side goes in there. Push them in. Oh, look at that. Just beautiful. Move them around till you're happy with them and spread them out like that. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, just beautiful. Okay, so that can go in the box, bit of that left. Now, let's have a look. I do fancy using these, to be honest. In there, and I think that is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to bend my stem. And pop this underneath just there. Oh, yeah, definitely. Now, do I want to add any of these? I might just do that, do I think? I was just showing you how to do them. No, I need pearls. Definite pearls. I'm going to put some pearls so I get the right size pearls. See, like that. And I'm just going to do, I think I want another 3. So that's about 8 inches long. I'm going to need 2 leaves. Don't forget to save them. Them wires can make these. I need my tweezers. Yeah, so there's lots of ways you can save. Move that out of the way. We're going to have the... let me just check you're still filming because it went off. So, flat tweezers. Put the points and just make it so that you cover the corner, so that doesn't actually get cut diagonally. And you can have that there where it is, or even there. It's up to you. Depends what type leaf you want. Chop the end off. Like that. I have to be careful I don't burn my nails. Press it. So we'll do that again. Tweezers. That. I'm just going to rethread my needle. You don't need to double it. I use this, which is crochet thread, and it's strong. So again, same leaf as what I've shown you. We've got a video out on how to do this. So this time, normally you go across the V, down the V, up the V, and across the V. So take your needle and thread, give it a tacking stitch. That just anchors it down. Oops, go across there. Along the edge, on the inside of the V. That brings that leaf in like that. And now you can pull these as tight as you want, but you need to see the shape of the leaf on your flower. Okay, see, like that. So all we're doing is pulling that in, and it brings that leaf together like that. And then I'm just going to tack this off. Like that. Even that out. And that's my leaf. Turn the flower upside down. Now I want a leaf here and a leaf here. Oh, see, I've already put this on, but I'm going to put it underneath, I think. Underneath that petal. See there? I'm going to wrap it around that petal. If I can do that, that's it. Lift it up and just wrap that around like that. See? We can put another piece on the back, that's not a problem. And look, oh, it just looks gorgeous, don't they? Just gives it that bit of glamour, I think. Don't put it too tight because I know this thread is strong, but it still can, it's like woolly when it's pulled apart. Right, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one. Like that. And wrap that around there. Just like that. And then I can just put a little bit of a... Really, this shouldn't go on until this is all done. But hey ho. That would be my advice, to do that first. Oh, just look at that. Don't they look stunning? So, let's have a look. Now, again, I do like, as I've said, I could leave that like that and just put a fresh back on it. But, I don't know how to do this. I mean, that was just to show you how to do them, but I do love this stuff. I absolutely do. Oh. Oh, don't know what that was. Oh, that was from the, you know, the bunches that I cut from. This is what this was from. And I've just found it. And I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. I waste nothing, as you know. So they can be cut off. And I'm just going to use this. Oh, come on, glue, because you're peeing me off now. Piss off. Sorry. I actually think that would look nice. Oh, come here. Under there. In there. That's it. Under that petal. It's just a little... Oh, yes. Just that little bit, look. I don't want that on. There we go, that's better. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, made the right choice there. And I think I just want one of these little flowers as a decoration. There's something missing off it. And it's one of these. Just on there. Like that. Yeah. And that just covers that bit. Yeah, I like that. Righty-ho. Fluff that back up. Yeah, that's a different one. So another technique. But there's lots of videos on my channel using that, lots of different ways to make flowers, and you can always make them look very professional. I mean, if you bought that in a shop, you'd probably pay £9.99, something like that, even more in a high street shop, in one of the posh ones. A wedding shop, you'd pay a damn sight more than that. They'd be selling them for £18, £19. But think about it. If your daughter's getting married, if your granddaughter's getting married, even if it's a grandson, you want to make something for the bride. all the lapels. I mean, I did that for my for my niece when she was getting married. I made all the lapels, buttonhole things and that, and it was so much cheaper than spending a fortune at a wedding shop or on the internet. You do have to have patience, but just enjoy it and have fun. That would look stunning on a lapel somewhere, wouldn't it? Please run to the shop, grab the bargains while you can. When they're gone, they're gone. If we've sold out of anything, but it's still showing on the shop, you will be refunded or given something equally as nice, that's as similar as possible. Because that's our policy. We always replace with something equally as nice, if not better, and or refund. So don't worry about it. But we've still quite a lot in stock at the moment, which I need to reduce. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.